Wheelies are super fun, but could they be damaging your bike? We'll discuss the potential risks in this video from the MC Garage. Okay, so we all know that wheelies are one of the purest forms of joy known to humanity, but could they be damaging your bike? As a general rule, wheelies are not bad for your motorcycle, but bad wheelies can be. Does that make sense? What do I mean by bad wheelies? I'm talking about sloppy, jerky wheelies where you're revving the engine out and dropping the clutch to get the front end up, and then either chopping the throttle or worse yet, riding it out to the rev limiter and slamming the front end down. If that's how you're doing wheelies, do yourself and your bike a favor and stop. Doing bad wheelies like that are torture on your clutch and is putting excess wear on your clutch plates and your clutch basket. It's shock loading your chain and sprockets, and it's hammering your fork. If you slam the front end down hard enough or often enough, you are liable to blow a fork seal. If that happens, you're gonna barf oil all over your brakes, and you're gonna have to deal with a costly or time-consuming fork rebuild. A blown fork seal is a bummer, but obviously the worst scenario for a wheelie is if you loop it over backwards and send your bike cartwheeling down the road. Not only is that bad for you and your motorcycle, but in the modern YouTube era, that sort of mistake is liable to embarrass you for years to come. Clearly, that guy and his bike would have been much better off if both wheels had just stayed on the ground. So, are there non-harmful wheelies? Absolutely. Smooth, controlled wheelies where you lift the front end with clutch finesse or pure horsepower and then set it down gently are not going to do any harm to your motorcycle. You see 600s, 1000s, and MotoGP bikes doing these kind of power wheelies all the time in racing. It's just a function of accelerating hard enough that the bike begins to rotate up on the back tire. Even if you're as smooth as can be and have perfect technique and can ride wheelies for miles, it is possible that cruising with the front wheel 4 feet off the ground could damage your engine due to oil starvation. With most models, that is not a problem, but some bikes, like Suzuki's SV650, are kind of famous for seizing cylinders due to oil starvation. Yikes. So there you have it, a really simple summary of how wheelies can be bad for your bike. We made this video as a result of a question that somebody left in the comment section, so if you have something you want us to cover, by all means, leave it below. Until next time, ride safe.